John Carlo here with Forge Recruitment. So for some of you, you might have recently completed your annual performance reviews. For some of you, you might be getting ready for them. So what I wanted to do today is just go over some tips on how to best prepare for your annual performance reviews. I remember years ago when I was working at my previous company, they used to do reviews every year, so annual performance reviews. And at the time, to me as an employee, I was kind of just feel like I was going through the motions. I would prepare for them, but it was just more of a meeting that I was trying to hope to get through. Hope I heard good things. Kind of give some targets and goals that I was going to work towards in the upcoming year. But I was really going through the motions. Now, years later, when I look back, I actually wish I did a better job in those reviews, and I kind of gave more and asked for more help, asked for more support. And I also reflect back, and I'm really appreciative of the company to do these annual reviews, and also how serious they took them. I had a really good manager, and she just was very invested in her staff. So I'm really appreciative for that. But now looking back, I wish I kind of brought more to those meetings. And at the time, I was really just going through the motions. So today, what I want to go over is just some points and things to consider as you prepare for your annual performance reviews, and what things you should be doing so that you can get the most out of these. So first off, you want to make sure that you prepare before you go into your review. So you want to self-reflect. Look at your responsibilities that you have in your role and ask yourself honestly, how successful were you in doing them? If you identify any shortfalls, make sure that you take ownership for them. Also, did you have any accomplishments? Make a list of the accomplishments you had throughout the year. Also, did you have any goals that you set for yourself in your previous review last year? If so, how successful were you in hitting them? When you're in your review, you're also going to want to make sure that you're open for feedback and open for constructive criticism. If there's any things you wish to discuss specifically, make sure that you do so in a calm and agreeable manner. The last thing you want to be doing in your review is getting into an argument with your supervisor or your boss. This next point I actually think is a really big point, and it's in your review. If there's areas that you know in your work or in your responsibilities or whatever you do that you need support in so that you can get better at them or maybe take your skills to the next level, ask your supervisor, ask your boss, what support can they provide you? What can you do so that you can get better? So I think asking for support from your boss is really, really key here. And it also shows them that you take your job and your career serious and that you want to improve and bring more value to the business. And finally, make sure that you set goals for yourself for what you want to achieve and accomplish in the upcoming year, in the year that you're in. And if you prefer, set a check-in date, so maybe 3 months or 6 months out from that original meeting, this original review, where you can check in with your boss, see how you're doing, see how you're progressing. Maybe you might need a bit more help, but how do we basically get you to where you want to go is essentially the aim of this goals conversation. If you do plan on asking for a raise in your annual review, take a look then at our previous video. I do one on asking for a raise, but essentially you'll want to, again, reiterate and highlight your accomplishments, what you've brought to the business, the value you've brought to the business. You want to essentially then ask for the raise. If you're not given the raise, then you want to basically set out an action plan. What do you need to do to get the raise? Can we reconvene in a few months down the road to see how I'm progressing towards that raise? So that would again come towards the back end of this performance review conversation. So those were some of my tips on how to best prepare or handle your annual review. Again, I know many years ago when I went through these reviews, I didn't take them serious. Now I really do, in hindsight, wish I did. The more you put into them, the more you will get out. And ultimately, I guess if you feel that you're not getting that support or your career isn't progressing in the direction that you want it to, then the alternative is that you can begin job searching. So you can keep focused, keep working, and then on the side, start looking for a company that maybe is going to be supportive with and take your career development and career progression serious. Anyways, thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions around this or any other job searching interview, or career advice questions, be sure to contact us. Happy job hunting and good luck.